So, now I'm going to just discuss cloth diapering in general. Because people ask me all the time, why do you cloth diaper? How many do you have? Why do you have so many? What do you do? What do you use? It goes on. Well, I cloth diaper because it's cheaper. And that's about it. And, well, not really. Let me backtrack there. And they're cute. Those disposable diapers are not cute. I mean, some of them got little designs on them. And there's nothing wrong with disposable diapers and people who use them. There's nothing wrong. I just personally couldn't use them, and they started breaking my baby's butt out, so I couldn't do it. And with cloth diapers, they're usually all made with all natural things, so I know what's going on at the bottom and all that good jazz. But anyway, I stocked up on disposables. I literally had a mountain full in my closet. Well, after I had my son, I went to this baby shower. It was for military families, and they had a class. It was about cloth diapers, and I was kind of interested because I always wondered about them, but I was like, ew, that's gross. Like, I don't want to wash poop. But you kind of get over that when you're a mom. So I discovered cloth diapers, and I started out with some cheapies. You can get Alba baby diapers for like $5 a diaper, which I feel like if you're going for the cheap route, that's a good way to go. But make sure you get some good inserts, because your insert really is what makes the diaper absorbent. And obviously the waterproof part, but I started out with those, and they were just so cute. There's literally prints of everything. I had foxes, I got Spider-Man, which I still have in all my pockets. Those are pocket diapers. There's like a opening in the back of them to where you can stick your insert in, which I'll show you in a different, like a pocket video, I guess. And then, not only that, they're cute, and really, when you have a kid, you do so much laundry as it is. So it's not really a big deal. It's just another load of laundry. So that's a lot of people's excuse. It's a lot of laundry to do. Well, you wash your own clothes, don't you? Diapers ain't gonna kill you. Really, though, it really is just another simple load of laundry. And they're really cute. I know I said that like 3 times, but they are. That's why I collect them. That's why I have so many. People are all the time like, gosh, why do you have so many diapers? That defeats the purpose of saving money because you keep buying them. You don't have to be like me and just collect them all. They're like trading cards for me, I guess that's what my husband says. I like them because, I don't know, I just do. I like to collect them. I want to have them all. But I don't spend a crap ton of money on them, I don't. Usually I find them on sale, or I'll just go to one of the buy sell trade pages and find somebody destashing for like super cheap, and that's when I buy them. I don't spend a big bunch of money. I have been guilty of spending a little bit on prints that I'm just dying to have that are like exclusives, but that's what I want to do. Just because that's what I do doesn't mean other people have to do that. Cloth diapering is really, really good for saving money, because you're going to spend thousands of dollars in just a month or two alone on throwaway diapers, and you could spend $200-300 on a full stash if you use something like Alba, obviously, and your stash is complete. You need about, I would say, they say recommend like 24 diapers, so you'll wash basically every day or every other day, but I would have at least double that, just because if you're like me and you don't want to wash constantly, just you want to bulk up your stash a little bit. And not only that, they last through all your other babies, as long as they're well taken care of. So there you go. And you don't have to keep throwing your money away, basically, because when you buy disposable diapers, you're just throwing your money back into the trash that you just spent. And with my cloth diapers, they're just on my shelf waiting to be on my baby's butt. Not throwing it away. So that's why I cloth diaper. And I just like them. It's just something I like to collect. Like some people like to collect makeup, which I used to do before I had the baby. I used to have a lot, but now these are like my trading cards. I love them. And, I want what's best for my kid, which disposable diapers, there's nothing wrong with them, and that's good for your kid too, but I'm saying I like knowing that the stuff that I use on him, it's all natural fibers, and I just know what's going on his butt, and it's cute, so. Well, laundry. You do have to wash your diapers like carefully because you don't want to ruin them. Like, just don't use anything with brighteners or softeners in it. I use Tide Original and I use Purex. Trying to explain this without making people think that it's like so complicated, because it's totally not. Like, if I'm writing somebody on Facebook and they're asking me how to use cloth diapers, I'll write them like a novel this long and they're like, nope, heck no, I don't want to do it, it's too much work. But it's not. It's basically, let's say your kid, he pees in his pants. Obviously you just stick it in the hamper. When your kid pees through his diaper, you just take the diaper off, put it in your diaper pail, your wet bag, which is another waterproof bag just like the diaper. Throw it in the bag and wait till you have at least like 12 or more, and then just do a load. Wash them. And drying, I suggest getting a drying rack and like air drying. But like your inserts and stuff, people will be like, don't you ever put your diapers in the dryer, don't do it, which it's not good for them at all. They'll say like it's not the best. But if you're in a hurry, I low tumble dry all the time. And none of my waterproof layers are messed up. My diapers are just fine. Because I'm lazy and I don't like to wait on the drying rack. Which I still use my drying rack all the time. Like on covers like this that have the PUL, which is the waterproof layer, exposed, I do just air dry those. Because, you know, you don't want to mess up the waterproof part. Because that's what heat does. It like delaminates it. That's what it's called when the diaper's messed up. But I love tumble dry. I'm guilty of that. Like, and some of my all-in-ones I'll tumble dry just because if I don't do like a tumble before I put them on the drying rack, they'll be like crunchy feeling. I don't like that. I don't like them feeling hard and stuff. It's gross feeling. But yeah, that's washing wise. And as I said, your diaper pail, that's what holds your diapers. It doesn't stink. If you use a pail now, if you're using like let's say you can use a trash can and stick your pail over top of it. Use something ventilated so it doesn't like stink really bad. Which that's what wet bags are for. They keep the leaks out and they keep the smell out. I like Planet Wise has a really, really long one that hangs on the door. Grovia has one that hangs on the door. And Smart Bottoms bags are really good size for like, they hold a good amount of diapers. You want small ones and big ones. Small ones for when you're on the go, and big ones for when you're at the house and you want to hang it on the door while you wait on the load of laundry. Which, and wet bags too, I use for toys. I use them for everything because you just wash them. It's just like clothes, you just wash them. So yeah. I'm trying to think of something else some people have asked me. Your type of diaper. I said it in a video I made not long ago. When you're buying cloth diapers for the first time, don't go online and say, what's everybody's favorite cloth diaper brand and what's the ones to use, which ones do I buy? I suggest you buy a couple of different brands, because if you just buy one, you're going to risk your baby not being able to use them. Certain brands and certain types of diapers will not work for your baby. That works for mine. Like, all-in-two method means you use a cover, like covers, and instead of changing this part all the time, you just change the insert unless they soil this part. That might not work for your baby. You might not like that, and you might just want a diaper that's already ready to go. Like this one is an all-in-one. I just have to put it on and just keep changing it every time he pees or poops. So it's really up to you and your like the size of your baby. You gotta decide if you want to do newborn diapers, which you can do newborn size diapers, but I will say they will outgrow the absorbency very quick. If you're going to buy a newborn stash, I would suggest don't go crazy expensive with it, because they do outgrow them so fast, and it's kind of a waste. Even though newborn diapers are cute and tiny, just you have to find the right kind and the right kind of absorbency if you want to do a newborn stash, because some people have really tiny babies and they have to. But me personally, I like my Grovia shells. Oh, you found it. Where'd it go? Oh, I think there's one behind me actually. This I would use on a newborn because, you know, I can snap it all the way up to here, and Same as a disposable. But that's not the one I wanted to show you, so I don't know why I grabbed that. This one is what I wanted to grab. For a newborn, this has Velcro on it. So you know how when you're doing a disposable diaper, you take the sides and wrap it around to make it fit the baby. This Velcro is exactly like a disposable. It fits exactly the same. And if you rise it up to the smallest setting, then that'd be perfect for a newborn. Depending on if they're way too tiny for one size. Because I know my son, he was too small for one size fits all diapers for a while. But that's because all I had were those big giant pocket diapers. And those do take a while for little babies to fit into. But, like I said, you gotta try different ones. Newborn diapers might work for you, but they didn't work for me. Just don't go crazy overboard like I did and just buy them all. Just pick... I mean, you can. It's fun. I love my cloth diapers. I like collecting them, but you don't have to, is what I'm trying to say. So you don't, like, if you're on a budget, you don't have to do that. You can just have 24 or 30 something just to have your full stash. There are so many different options. You just need to research, and research. Don't just go off what somebody else is saying. Like, I could be like, you need to use Grovia and Smart Bottoms and Best Bottoms and all that. But you might buy all those diapers and they don't work for your baby. So just try whatever kind you want. Just don't stick to one. I mean, but after your baby's here and you start using cloth diapers and you know what diaper works for you, then yeah, you can buy all of that one brand all you want. I just wouldn't waste a ton of money on one until you know for sure that you're going to use it. And another good thing about cloth diapers is because they are so cute, they resell for just about as much as you pay for them, depending on if you buy the, good diapers. They will resell. I've had diapers that I've bought for $23 and, it's like a market. If a person wants something and it's hard to find, they're going to pay to get it, correct? I didn't know that when I started cloth diapering, and I was like, somebody just spent $40 on a freaking diaper that their baby's going to poop in. What the heck? But then I started buying my Grovia diapers and my Smart Bottoms, and I realized it's the market thing. Just like with the Amazon Fire Sticks, people are paying like $60 for them, $70 to get them modded when they could do it themselves. People will pay for it, so that's what happens. So cloth diapers hold their value very well. I wouldn't say buy them just because of that, because sometimes the market does go down a lot of times, and they don't resell for what you want them to, but they will resell. You will basically get your money back, almost always. As long as you take good care of them and you don't, destroy them, which it's hard to do. But, yeah, that's another plus side to cloth diapering, and it's just really good for your kid. They're made, organic cotton and all that. It's really, natural fibers that are really good for your baby. I'm getting tongue-tied because I'm nervous. I don't like doing videos because I don't like feeling like people are watching me. But at the same time, I like doing them, if that makes sense, so I can explain without having to type everything, because that gets aggravating. But yeah, cloth diapering is pretty cool, pretty fun. And I like to mix match prints and his clothes. I match him to his clothes sometimes. It's awesome. But again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with throwaway diapers, because some people really just don't want to do another load of laundry and they just don't want to deal with the hassle for them. To me, it's easier. Just throw them in the wash, wait for them to dry, and there we go. I'm trying to think if I left anything out, which I know I did. I'll probably go back and watch this and be like, crap, I forgot to say this. And my kid's asleep, so I'm just scatterbrained, I have all this stuff to do now. He's asleep. But I just sit here and make videos. My life. But yeah, anything else I missed, which because I know I did, just comment or be like, hey dummy, you forgot to say this, or you forgot to explain this, because I will. I kind of like making videos. It's fun. Gives me something to do. And that is all.